Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. So in the previous talk, we have given about the iron donation. So here we are teaching or discussing the things we donate and the wish we make. So do we match? When we talk about the result of donation, we may consider our things which we donate. We may consider our wish. So result will come based on what you donate, or will come based on what you wish. So, for example, if we donate growth, it can make the person beautiful or handsome. That's a result. In the same way, whatever things we donate, if we make wish to be beautiful or handsome, it will be beautiful or handsome. So here, the way Bodhisattva donates is donating specific things, making a specific wish. So today we are reaching donating flesh and blood, etc. Means donating in body, the whole body. So why Bodhisattva donates flesh and blood, etc.? So the whole body, or the whole body of Bodhisattva, to bring benefit of beings in all time, when they are seeing, when they are listening, when they are remembering, when they are taking care of Bodhisattva. So the whole body to be useful, to bring the benefit of the world. Bodhisattva donates all body parts, such as flesh and blood, etc. So because of this kind of donation, if you see the Buddha, it is also good. His body has a signs based on the karma he has done in the past. By seeing a body, we can reflect his goals, his harmony, or good deeds. So seeing the Buddha is also good, is also beneficial. In the same way, listening Buddha's teaching is also good, is also beneficial. In the same way, reflecting Buddha's quality is also good or beneficial. In the same way, taking care of Buddha is also beneficial. So the whole body of Buddha is beneficial for all beings. So to be so, Bodhisattva made wish the whole body to be useful for all beings. By aiming in this way, he did donation about the blood, flesh, or body parts. Okay, next one, donating hair, offering hair. So, to be the most superior one of the world, Bodhisattva donates hair. In Bali, we say Uttamenga. Uttamenga is the most superior limbs. So, among the body, the head is important things, important one. So we call it in Bali Uttamenga. So for the hair, we call in Bali Uttamenga Ruha. Uttamenga Ruha means rising up in the superior limb. So to be the most superior one, the Buddha or Bodhisattva donated his hair. So this is the end of saying about the donating body limbs and making wish. Now in the Mingo Xiao's book continued about his donation. When he donates, he didn't donate by earning unrighteously, by earning in wrong way. So trying to gain property righteously and donate. Bodhisattva didn't donate by harming others, by oppressing others. Bodhisattva didn't donate because of shame or because of fear. Sometimes we donate because of fear, because of shame. But the Bodhisattva didn't do in this way. Bodhisattva didn't donate to control receivers. Bodhisattva didn't donate the low quality things, having good one. Bodhisattva didn't donate by looking down at receivers or others, by pressing down others, and by high up, being high up on self, or by rising up on self. Bodhisattva didn't donate by aiming to get other benefits except Buddhahood. Always donating to be Buddha. Bodhisattva didn't donate by looking down, by disgusting receivers. So donate respectfully, donate own hand, donate timely, donate by respecting receivers. Donate without thinking low and high quality receivers. Donate by being glad in the three periods, present, past, and future. After donating, Bodhisattva didn't regret. About the receiver, Bodhisattva didn't have conceit, didn't have careless towards the receiver. By saying endearing speech, by understanding receiver's wish, by being suitable person to be asked, Bodhisattva donates. When he donates, not just the main things, together with the surrounding things, together with accessory. In this way, Bodhisattva donates. So, for example, if he donates dwelling in place, not just the dwelling in place, together with the bed, together with the blanket, bed sheet, etc. So, together with the surrounding things. So, after that, saying about the donating things according to Vidama. So, if we think about the things which we donate as a Vidama, we can divide into 6. Number 1, visible object. Number 2, sound. Number 3, smell. Number 4, taste. Number 5, touching. Number 6, we call it Dhamma. Some other things except the previous 5. So, how to donate rupa or kala form or visible object? For example, he may offer flowers, clothes. So, by reflecting a kala form, by reflecting the visible object. If so, this kind of donation is called rupa dana. The donation of kala form, the donation of visible object. Next one, sound donation. So Bodhisattva may donate bell, ringing bell, or Bodhisattva may offer some kind of musical instrument, playing a kind of music which is suitable for the tribal jam. So he may do himself, or he may make others to do that. Or keeping a bell near the jetiya, or making other people to keep bell near the jetiya. Or offering some kind of medicine which can produce Dhamma sound or the Dhamma speaker. Or he may do some invitation, announcement to listen Dhamma. Or he may do associating, welcoming the guest by speaking this and that, endearing speech. So it is also sound donation. Or he may do donation by talking Dhamma, Anumodana talk, or making Dhamma speakers to talk. This is the sound donation. The next one, smell donation. something which can produce a smell, you may donate. Or by reflecting that I want to donate a smell, by thinking in this way, you may donate some kind of things like a sandalwood or some kind of smelling wood, etc. So next one, rasadana, taste donation. So usually it is donating food or by reflecting in taste, you may donate. So it is a taste donation. And next one is a tangible donation, touching donation. Like a meditation cushion or like a chair or bed or clothes. By reflecting that, I want to donate a touching or tangible object. So this is a Puttavadana. We call it in Bali, touching donation. The last one, Dhammadana. Dhamma here means just a phenomenon, but the exact previous part. Previous part separately taken out. So something left we should take for the Dhamma. So offering in juice, it is also Dhamma donation. Offering in oja, nutrition, it is also Dhamma donation. So offering in jivita, life or vitality, it is also Dhamma donation. How to donate? So donating the food by lot or lottery food. So when you go to monastery, there are many bhikkhus in the monastery. You may not be able to invite all bhikkhus. So you choose whichever bhikkhus by lot. This kind of donation is, we say, lottery food. Salagabada. It is the cause of long life. So one day Angulimala has donated. Now he is very strong. So another thing is curing disease of a receiver, giving him medicine. So it is also Dhamma donation. So breaking in the traps of animals, some people or some beings on the trap, in the trap. So to make it free. Some people in the prison, to make it free. In the same way, when the Bodhisattva as a king, he announced to the country not to kill beings, not to kill animals. So saving others' life. All these are Dhamma. So for those donations, usually Bodhisattva make a wish to bring the benefit of all beings until Nibbana. By inclining his mind to get omniscient knowledge, to get chanda, desire, which cannot reduce the whole life. It means a Buddha's desire. For the normal people, at the age of oldness, at the old age, so we reduce desire, no more desire. But it is different from Buddha's desire. So never reduce. In the same way, effort, concentration, wisdom. So to have such a kind of chanda, desire, virya, effort, samadhi, concentration, panya, wisdom, Bodhisattva make wish. to have arhata phala, vimukti, the freedom of arhatship, bodhisattva. So the bodhisattva who fulfills dana parami, he reflects a naisa sanya, perception of impermanence about his life. So life is impermanent. Usually he reflects. So this reflection is also good. Make him to be stronger about the donation. In the same way, he reflects the perception of impermanence about properties. So properties are impermanent, connected with bad inheritors, thieves, government, fire, and flood. So he reflects his life as an impermanence. He reflects his properties as an impermanence. In the same way, reflecting about the properties, connecting with many things. Also, he's trying to cause compassion within him towards the being. So, by doing so, he collects the essence of wholesomeness from the property, from the life, just as saving properties from the burning house. So this body is burning with fire, such as attachment, anger, etc. So life is also burning, property is also burning. So from the burning house, he trying to take out beneficial things, which is we call dana param. So by thinking in this way, he can fulfill his dana param. Okay. Next one, I will move about the Buddha, Pachika Buddha, Buddha's disciple, about the differences of those three persons. Because Parami is connected to Buddha, which is different from Pachika Buddha or Savaka Buddha. Savaka also has a Savaka Parami. Pachika Buddha also has a Pachika Parami. So we should know what are differences of those persons. So the Buddha is called Dharayitu Bogala. Dharayitu Bogala means who can cross the samsara by himself, for himself. In the same way, who can make other beings to cross samsara. Because of this, Savanyu Buddha, omniscient Buddha, is called Dharayitu Bogala. So Vijika Buddha is called Dharita Bogala. Dharita Bogala means who can cross samsara, suffering of life, but cannot make other people to cross samsara, suffering of Sankara rebirth. So Vijika Buddha can only arise when there is no Buddha or between two Buddhas. So only omniscient Buddha, Savanyu Buddha, can teach Four Noble Truth, not just he knows. So, but Vijika Buddha can know Four Noble Truth for himself, by himself. But to understand for other people, he cannot make a word. He cannot speak about the Mega Phala Nibbana. So he cannot put into words. Because of this, about the Vijika Buddha. So giving some example, like dreaming of deaf person. So he has a dream, but he cannot mention other people. In the same way, just as eating special taste of food or villagers, forest person. So although having eaten good taste, but it cannot mention as a village person, as a forest person. So in the same way, Vijaya Buddha can only know Four Noble Truth by himself, cannot share with others by putting into words. So those Vijaya Buddha can ordain other people, those who wish to ordain. But some basic teaching he can teach. So like how to walk in front, how to walk backward, what are obligations he can teach. But how to discern materiality, mentality, cause and effect, how to reflect the nature, dukkha, anatta. So he cannot teach in detail. So in the Upasthati, making order also very short. Must reduce defilements of mind, not to hesitate or to make an effort. Or today's Upasthati, only in this way, as a short talk, Vijaya Buddha can give a teaching, can give order, admonishment. So for the Savaka Buddha means a disciple Buddha, the knower as a disciple. So who know the Dhamma as a disciple. Those are called Dharita Buddha. Dharita Buddha is just to be saved, to be brought out from the flood of river or Sankala river. Means he cannot know the Dhamma by himself. So by listening from the Buddha, he can know the truths or Four Noble Truth. He can get attainment. But a disciple can teach Dhamma. Although they can teach Dhamma, it is not his own teaching. By gaining a method from the Buddha, omniscient Buddha, so he can teach the Dhamma. It is not his teaching, it is the Buddha's teaching. Because of this, he is not the one who can make other people to be free from suffering. Just as he can know Four Noble Truth, he can be free by listening to Buddha's teaching. Because of this, he is called Dharita Buddha. The person to be saved, to be taken out from the Sankala river. So those Vijaya Buddhas, private Buddha, disciple Buddha, so they can stay peacefully for their self, for their own. So sometimes they may absorb into flow absorption, they may absorb into cessation absorption, but for the omniscient Buddha, so cannot stay such a peacefully. Flow absorption, the Buddha did sometimes, especially short times. For example, when people call sadhu on listening in Dhamma, so the Buddha go into the flow absorption. After that, talk again. So, but why not do long absorption like a Janakābhivaṃsa Buddha? In the same way, cessation absorption. So, because the Buddha has fulfilled paramis to save many beings. So in the Buddha time also, the Buddha rests after lunch for a while, if the Buddha wishes, and the Buddha rests at the end of the night a little bit. So the other time, the Buddha is walking fully. I think today we'll finish Dana Parami talk. May not go to next talk. So about the Dana, which Bodhisattva fulfill, which other Vajika Buddha's disciple fulfill. So giving a simile about the donation. So like a water pot, if you do upside down, so all waters going out, nothing left. So it is the simile of dana. When a Bodhisattva fulfill dana parami, Bodhisattva will do so. So donate all, nothing left. Bodhisattva will do in this way many times. So Bodhisattva encourage himself. You should donate like the water pot, upside down, nothing left. So it is encouragement for himself about the dana parami. So now we have listened all dana paramis that I have taught. So we try to fulfill such dana paramis as much as we can. Okay, this is the end of dana parami. May you be able to fulfill dana parami. May you be able to attain nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. If there is a question, you can ask.
Thank you, Sayadaw, for your teaching. So we can start our question from last time.
Yes, Sayadaw. There is a Siale told her by saying that he must cultivate saddha, means faith, and the faith must be established on the Dharma. But around her there is no Sangha. So, and she saw the monks or the ordained person around her. All these ordained person cannot let him or let her cultivate saddha, faith. But due to various conditions, she still have to support the sasana. So in this case, how to cultivate saddha?
Saddha is believing in right things, faith in right things about the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. So for nowadays, you should know what is the Buddha. Because in the Buddha time, you go to Buddha and you believe it is enough, if it is a real Buddha. So nowadays, we don't have Buddha alive. So what is a Buddha? We need to know. If we have a faith in it, it is a faith in Buddha. So by reflecting Buddha's quality, so we can increase that. So in the same way, Dhamma, we should know what is Dhamma. So generally we may say 4 kinds of Magga, 4 kinds of Phala, Nibbana, and Pariyatti teaching. These are called the Dhamma. You learn those, so you can increase your faith in Dhamma. So Sangha, what is the Sangha? Sangha is a noble person, mainly noble person. Noble person always is correct. You can take a refuge. Nothing can be wrong. But if it is ordinary, they are trying to be similar to noble person or trying to be noble person. They are not yet noble person. So sometimes ordinary Sangha is not so stable, although they are trying. So you can believe fully in the noble Sangha. So, but in the ordinary Sangha, so as a female, so there is one admonishment of a father giving admonishment to his daughter. The father is a disrobed one. So not to see Sangha so close. So not to see so far. So if it's so close, you may be able to know some defilements of ordinary Sangha. If it's so far, you will not see some of Sangha's qualities. So by staying from the distance, you may support. Like that. So, but if Sangha is a noble person, like the Buddha told to the Deva female who approached Bande Nuroda, Bande Kasapa. So Bande Kasapa is stopping or prohibiting female Deva not to support him or to support him, stopping into support him. So, but the Buddha told that female Deva, stopping is my disciple's responsibility, but doing kusala, doing a service to him is your responsibility. So the Buddha encouraged to do so. Because of this, sometimes ordinary Sangha and noble Sangha, something can be different. So we need to consider some conditions. So we should use a proper way to support. In the same way, ordinary monks do approach lay devotees. So sometimes we have to stay distance. So from the Zoom, giving in Dhamma talk is okay. It is good to do that. So nothing can be wrong. So something like that. So in the same way, if you believe Sila, you learn Sila, you practice Sila, you reflect Sila's quality, it is the way to increase your faith. Samadhi, the same Samadhi, you should learn how to practice. What is a Samadhi? What is the improvement from the people and the practice? So later your faith will increase if you do righteously. So the next one is Panya. In the same way, how to practice Vipassana. What is the karma? What is the result? So later you practice. In this way, you can increase. So generally, to increase your faith, you should stay in the proper place. You should associate with the noble person or good persons. You should listen Dhamma from time to time. You should practice according to Dhamma. If so, you can increase your faith. You can develop your faith. Okay.
Yeah, though, if the teacher or if the teacher asks her to do Kapya Korohi thing, and the contents of Kapya Korohi is not related to the Dhamma. So if she continue to do, would she commit any apati?
I didn't understand what you mean.
Means a certain Kapya Korohi is not according to Dhamma or Vinaya. If the monks ask her to do, and she continue to do, would it commit any breaking any precepts?
If it is not suitable to do, we should not do. You should not do. If not suitable to do. So if you do, which is not suitable, so it is maybe breaking in Dhamma or breaking in Vinaya. One of them will be. So suitable or not suitable about this decision, you have to check Dhamma. You have to check Vinaya. So if it is suitable, you should do. If it is not suitable, you should not do.
Why is that the supramundane mind, the Lokuttara Citta, have three virati chittasika.
Sri virati is avoiding bodily and verbally misconduct. So in the mega moments, in the mega chitta, when you gain a mega chitta, so your defilements which can commit offense about the misconduct is uprooted because of uprooting defilements which can break verbal or bodily good behavior. So mega chitta is associated with three abstinences, three virati. So because of uprooting defilements, which is the root of misconduct. So,
ဝန်တမီဆရာတော် why an arahant can only attain arahantship by either first, second, third, or fourth, fifth jhana only?
so it is, as you mean, Lokottara jhana, supramundane jhana. Supramundane jhana is because of being similar to mundane jhana. It is called jhana. So what is the similarity? Associating factors such as vichara, vitaka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekakata. So based on how many factors associated with his arahantship, his mega, if associated associating five factors, so it is the first jhana. If associating four factors, it is the second jhana. So based on association, it is called first, second, which is similar to mundane jhana. Not because of being first he gain, not because of being second he gain. So he gained only one, but it is similar to mundane jhana, first or second or third, fourth or fifth. So because of this condition, it is called first jhana, second jhana, like that. Not because of being first, not because of being second or third. It is called first, second, third, etc. Okay.
Vandame Sayadaw, when I practice Anapana, I don't usually feel the wind touching, but instead a prominent pushing sensation. If I imagine there is a wind going in and out, then after a while, I can feel the wind. When I feel the wind and focus on it, I quickly feel joy. But I can only stay on the wind sensation for a very short time. If I focus on the pushing sensation, then I can stay on it for much longer. But I don't get the joyful feeling very often. Which one should I focus on? That's the first question. And then it says, some say that for samatha meditation, we should only focus on concepts. The pushing sensation is a paramata, so we should not focus on it when practicing Anapana. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Anapana is to focus on breath, on the air. So generally. So what is the air? So if you say air or breathing, how children will know. According to Chinese way of knowing, you should focus on the breath, on the air. So it is the object of samatha. It is correct. So about the touching, air is very near. So just based on something on the lip. So you will have something touching feeling, but you should think about the breath instead of thinking and touching. So just you are thinking. For example, if I touch my cheek in this way, so I can think two things. One is a cheek, one is a finger. So if I think a finger, it will be finger. If I think my cheek, it will be cheek. So, but I cannot remove touching. So if no touching, I cannot think both cheek or finger. So you should keep touching to stay for the mind. But do we finger or do we cheek? It is your choice. So in the same way, you should keep touching to stay for the mind, but you are thinking must be breathing, must be air. So, but the air is not so natural. It is a sign of breath. So some sign, one sign will appear in your mind. It is called nimitta, like the children's drawing a picture. You draw elephants, but your elephant is so small. Sometimes task is very short, or one leg is very short. Anyway, we think it is an elephant, although it is not so similar. But our thinking is it is an elephant. So it is not a real elephant. It is something just a drawing on the paper, but our mindset is the elephant. In the same way, you should try to know breath. Sometimes the breath is not so natural, so it kind of sign. But anyway, you should think it is a breathing, it is air. So you must stay here. You should think air. You should not think skin or touching like that. Okay.
Bendame Sayadaw, could Sayadaw please explain the function of Upekkha Sambojjhanga in details? Thank you very much.
Upekkha Sambojjhanga is a kind of factor which is not going this side and that side. So according to Birama, it is called Tattara Majjatatta. Tattara Majjatatta. So how to translate it, I don't know. The literal meaning will be so. So being a middle about this and that. So between this and that, it is a Tattara Majjatatta. So means not so active, not so lazy. It is in the middle. So not so joyful, not so peaceful. It is middle. Not much effort and not much concentration in between. So it is a upekkha. So Upekkha Sambojjhanga. So it is the object of Upekkha Sambojjhanga is samatha object, vipassana object. So those are objects. So paying attention those objects. So the mind is not so active, not so lazy. So there are the other bojjhangas, the other factors, to make those factors to work in a balancing way. So this is the function of upekkha. So balancing and working. For example, meditating in time. If you are working a lot, but no concentration, you will lose your energy soon. If you are just peacefully going, not working really, so the meditation will not improve, will not effective. So in the same way, if you are so happy in meditation, will not be so peaceful. So just balancingly working. So it is a ubeka. So to have a ubeka, even in normal life or during meditation, we can practice. And for example, some people or some family, they like a dog very much, but they don't want to see cats. So like that, some they love cats a lot, but they hate dogs. So in the same way about the food, this food you like very much, the other food even you don't want to see, something like that. So this kind of mind is different from ubeka. So if we want to increase our ubeka, so we should associate the middle ones. Some are just a middle, cat and dog, quite the same. So this food or that food, everything okay. Sometimes people may ask, what kind of food you like? Oh, whatever, quite okay, not much different. So something like that. So we should have this kind of mind. We should not associate like some people who is very specific, they like. So we need to have a middle nature, not to hate or not to love. So these are functional vika sambojinga. Okay.
Vandame Sayadaw, what is the key motivation for one to aspire to become a Pasika Buddha, since he is not able to teach in detailed like a Buddha? If a Pasika Buddha is not able to teach too much, in what ways he brings benefits to all beings? What are his key contributions to the Buddha Sasana? Best regards.
So Vijayaka Buddha is like between two Sammasambuddha, it appears. At that time, he is number one in the world. He is a champion. So he knows noble truths. He has a freedom. So he is pure in morality, concentration, and wisdom. So you may read some normal disciples' story. They have done some donation towards the Vijayaka Buddha. So they have this and that benefits, this and that gains in a long samsara. So at least they can do in this way. So if someone is pure, so it is beneficial for the world. So by himself, he has practiced Dana Barami, Sila Barami, etc. Because of those Barami, he has gained in samsara until become Vijayaka Buddha. So in the Vijayaka Buddha's life, he is very pure. So once you see with the faith, once you pay respect, once you donate even a little bit, so you have a very good chance. So because of this, it is distributing. So in the same way, along in samsara, as a Vijayaka Buddha to be, he is great. His family will be good, will be great. His relatives will be great because of his karma. If one person is rich, surrounding person also quite rich. So only compared to Buddha, he cannot teach much. So his time also no Buddha. So if it be no Vijaya Buddha, the world is empty. No one is good. At least, if there is a Vijaya Buddha, we can accumulate a lot of kusala. So it is outside of dispensation. So yeah, if compared to Sammasambuddha, it is less, not much beneficial. But compared to other beings, he is number one in the world. So even nowadays, no, maybe obviously, no Buddha, no Vijaya Buddha, no Arhanta. So we think some people are very great. So if there is a Vijaya Buddha, how you will do? You will go quickly and will do some kind of donation or some kind of service. We will surely do. So we think it is a very beneficial for us. He himself, he got attainment. So fulfilling parami also, it is a short, shorter than Sammasambuddha. Okay.
Pandame Sayadaw. Sayadaw often says that we should go to meditation centers to improve practice. But to go to a meditation center, we need to get adjusted to the weather, food, sleep, area, and other people. It can be very tiring, both mental and physically. What should we do to get adjusted quickly? If we would like to do solo retreats at home, what should we do in preparation to make it fruitful?
Okay, so yeah, you should choose a meditation center which is should develop for you. So to adjust those things is your ability. So what kind of ability do you have? So based on own ability, we can adjust those things later or sooner or later, like that. So you may check. You may go to few places. So or you may go to short time meditation. So short time later. You can find you may be able to find the right place. So it would be good. So if you can do your home, it is also okay. So if you will practice home, at least you need a teacher. So to discuss, maybe through internet or those things. So especially in the samatha stage, quite easier to teach. But in the vipassana stage, so for some people who cannot work with the book, it is difficult. So because of this, you may go to a few places where you think is good. So you may stay short time at first. Later you may be able to find suitable place for you. Okay.
Pandame Sayadaw, my aim of donation is to attain Nibbana. However, while donating, I forget to aim for Nibbana. And only in the corner of my mind, I know the effect of donation is that I may get rich and have a worry-free life, depending on the type of dana I did. Is it still possible to aim for Nibbana for all the donations I have done? Please guide me the right way to aim for Nibbana through future and past donations. From Susie.
You are mindset. So aiming in Nibbana means seeing life as a suffering. So if you want to have this kind of mind, what you need to reflect is like vipassana reflection, vipassana thinking, vipassana practicing. So, according to Vaina Vichavakitapathana Sutta, you may need to reflect. I will be old, I cannot overcome it. I will be sick, I cannot overcome it. I will die, I cannot overcome it. I will be separate from beloved ones and things. I have a karma as my property, as my relatives, as my friends, as my origin, as my shelter. Whatever I do, good or bad, the karma, good or bad, I will be inheritor of that karma. So those are reflections. A kind of vipassana thinking life as a suffering. So if we think life as a suffering, we are wishing to be free from suffering. We are wishing to be nibbana. So because of this, you need some reflection daily. You need to learn how to see the fault of world, the fault of sensuality, the fault of life. If so, you are mind automatically always aiming to nibbana.
Pandame Sayadaw, in many stories, Buddha teach many disciples to become arahant. Does Buddha also suggest some of his disciples to become a future Buddha, Pasika Buddha, or special disciples for the benefit of many beings in the future? Best regards.
Some Sutta have to be special disciples. If you want to be bhikkhu, like to be like Banasari Buddha or Moggallana, if you want to be like layman, to be like Chaita, rich man. Next one is Oka, rich man. In this way, the Buddha suggests to be special disciples. That is what I have read. But to be Buddha, to be Vijjhika Buddha, I didn't notice directly teaching to be Buddha. But the Buddha showed his ways, how to be Buddha, how to be Vijjhika Buddha. Also, the Buddha taught even Buddha respect the Bodhisattva. When we read Sumedha's story, for example, Sumedha Bodhisattva lying down on the ground to step on him, so to cross some stream, so one stream. And so in this case, the Buddha didn't step him. As a Bodhisattva, the Buddha something made a puja. So going on right side. So going on right side 3 times. So the other bhikkhus, followers, normal disciples, even handed together. So going on right side. So being a respected Bodhisattva. So specifically, disciple to be the Buddha encourage, to have a nibbana also the Buddha encourage, to be Buddha, to be Vijjhika Buddha. I didn't notice, but greatness of a Bodhisattva and Buddha, being great of Vijjhika Buddha. So those are mentioned in the teaching, and those are mentioned. They are mentioning about the way to go to Buddha, Vijjhika Buddha. So overall, we can say, yeah, if you can be Buddha, it is also very good. Vijika Buddha also good, or special disciple is also good. So we may have to say it is according to Buddha's wish. So Buddha lets you to choose those lives. It is good.
ဝန်တမီဆရာတော် about the Atakata and Tika. He said, are they Myanmar translations? And if he wants to learn Myanmar Pali, is there any comments, any opinions?
So Myanmar, we have a Myanmar translation, especially of Pali, but not of commentary or sub-commentary. So although we have a translation, because of no commentary, so Myanmar reader has no much beneficial. So, but if someone has learned the Pali grammars, no Pali, at least some of them, so those translation books is very useful. But if you know just Myanmar, totally don't know Pali, so those translations not much. But something you can know, not fully. But there are some Myanmar books taught by CROs. So those are useful for those Myanmar learners, Myanmar speakers. But translations not for the normal Myanmar. For the Pali learners, it is enough.
Bentame Sayadaw, could you please explain Vimamsa Samadhi? Thank you very much.
Vimamsa Samadhi. It is, I think, 2 words, not just 1 word. Vimamsa is the same as Panya, like Vimamsa Dipati or Vimamsaiti Bada, like that. It is the same as a Panya. Samadhi is another factor. It is a concentration. So it is different. So Panya is Vimamsa. Vimamsa is the same as a Panya. It is knowing and truly, knowing and penetratively. So it is a Panya. Panya is similar to light, can show the object. So if you know something, cause and effect, even in bodily things, even about the Dhamma, so it is a Panya. But in the Buddha's teaching, we focus on more Dhamma. So because for the living, for the normal life, there are many people who know cause and effect. Those are very, very near about the cause and effect. But causes about the karma and karma results, the cause of the samatha and the cause and effect of samatha vipassana, it is very difficult. Only Buddha and Buddha's disciple can know. So because of this, to have a Vimamsa, to have a wisdom, we need to learn education. So school will teach cause and effect, which is during one life. But some cause and effect across 2 or 3 lives or many lives like that. So those education don't have in the school. So we can learn in the Buddha's teaching. So like karma and karma result, the result of samatha, the result of vipassana, and so we should learn those things. So if we can increase Vimamsa Panya by practicing samatha vipassana, we can know many things about the Deva world, the Brahma world, the hell. So cause and effect, what is the cause of life, what is the cessation of life. So we can know, we can increase that wisdom. So samadhi is a concentration, keeping in the mind on the right object long time. So if we can keep our mind on the right object long time in the present life, we will be peaceful, we will be happy, we can stay happily without having many needs. So just food enough, just with food enough, just with the clothing enough, we can be happy. So we can stay alone. So it can be a foundation of a vipassana. So the foundation of a wisdom. After passed away, we can reborn in the Brahma realm. If we can try to improve more, even we will have psychic powers. So those are concentrations. By practicing samatha, especially, we can increase samadhi. Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for your questions. May Sayadaw lead us in making aspiration and sharing merits, please.
Okay. Repeat after me. Nidame ponyam
Itame bunyan,
nibbanata
ipanasa,
pachayo
pachayo,
hodu
odu,
idame ponyam
itame bunyan,
adavakayavaham
atawakayakam,
hodu
odu,
mama punya bhagam
mama bunyan bagam,
savadadanam
sapasadanam,
pajemi
pajemi,
sabe
sabe,
tamam
me samam,
punya bhagam
bunyan bagam,
labandu
labandu,
sadhu sadhu
sadu,
sadhu
sadu.